Hey guys, what's good? Welcome to Esme&Eric YouTube channel. You guys like, subscribe, comment, follow. Do what you got to do to make your boys channel flourish. So you guys got a live today. Check out the comment. I know we're gonna have some of these people watching my video because one of the tribal members spit it out that they watch my channel, and I'm gonna guess it's not because they're intrigued or they like my channel or they're supporting it. They're actually looking at my channel for the same reason why the Lethbridge City Police used to watch my social media. You know, they're trying to get I don't know. I guess waiting for you to slip up or say something wrong, or because I noticed that you guys, since my channel's been taking off, members have been trying to do me dirty like that, report my channel or my statuses or anything like that. I got my first warning on Facebook. Well, there's an abbreviation, AB or something like that, went off and reported my what in the ribbon skirt video and said that I was bullying or cyberbullying or something like that. But I appealed it as was able to speak my piece, and I was able to get the warning removed from my channel. So you guys, what I want to do with this episode here is I'm not necessarily like, you guys, when I do these videos, I don't put anybody down. So I want to make that clear, you guys, because a lot of our people are illiterate, and I'm not trying to say that in a mean way or a ignorant way. Like, it's honest. Education is not looked upon as the way my family looked at it, So English, common grammar could be used as a misconception, or even what people are trying to say. You can easily put the narrative you want with today's social media. If we don't do clarifications like this, like my video. Okay, you guys, I put a status up, or no, somebody put a status up about this truck here. What in the ribbon skirt's going on here? We have issues on the reserve, like any other reserve, you guys. We have an issue that involves shit, could be violence, domestic violence, human trafficking. We did I saw a YouTube video. Somebody came in and was talking about human trafficking, and that they're having a big forum out in Standoff. This was a couple of years ago, you guys. I'm not saying this is happening now. It happened a couple of years ago. In this forum, they discussed trafficking, and they said there's a lot of or human trafficking. There's a lot of human trafficking on Kainai. You guys, honestly, we got a lot of money for that. The government gave the reserve grants and funds for that. That money was pocketed because, as far as we know, on the dark side, I guess I'm going to call it. I was telling my wife, we got to distinguish these two situations where you guys think there's the good life and then there's the world of crime. I don't know how to place that, you guys, but in that same pot, we're all fucking human, you guys. We're all human. Some of our choices you will not like. Some of the choices that we do are put in that predicament. You guys, whether it's to make a living or to make money or to make rent or to whatever it is, you guys, we got this world and we got this world. We're one and the same. Without this, the crown has nobody to prosecute. The police have nobody to charge. The judge has no one to sentence. This all goes in there, you guys. And the significance of my video today is this fucking truck right there. That fucking truck, they spent a lot of fucking money on. And I've been a part of this, I guess, this world, you guys want to call it, of the dark side. I guess you guys want to call it. I call it the real side, because whether what we do on this side, whether we get caught, we get prosecuted, charged for it, we still deal with it. on the good side, you guys, the working class, they get to steal money from the children that are needed for these programs. And then you can ask, really, who's the real criminal in this? The person that got caught, or the people that haven't got caught yet? See, so that's for you guys to judge. Now, I'm going to do this video here. I'm not afraid to speak on it because a lot of people would comment and say, well, what if the police say that you're trying to harass them or anything? No, I'm not, you guys. I'm speaking English, plain English. And I'm going to sure as hell hope they got that bare minimum of education when it comes to grammar, speaking, and English. Um, I thought that this money that they got for this human trafficking, they did one forum. It was in standoff, of course. It was BTA members, of course. It wasn't for the community. So when the Blood Tribe police, I mean, when the Blood Tribe have important people come in and they need to fill these rooms, they're not filled with the public. Like they announce it and say, oh, this part of standoff, Moses Lake, Old Agency, Laverne, we're all there to say their piece. No, it's not. It's not like that, you guys. BTA sets up these Blood Tribe puts up these meetings, and then some members like BTA will go there, and their families will support these little programs, and they'll make it look like they'll take pictures and you'll see people, but those are the family of the people that set it up. So you guys, there's another instance. You guys tell me who is the honest one: the people living in the life of crime, or the people living in the life of their, I guess they want to call it privacy. No, what goes on in our bank accounts is private. Yeah. Wait till an audit comes, guys. Wait till an audit comes, because that's where that English, that grammar, and that education needs to come in. It's gonna happen to you. It's not gonna. There's no way this is not gonna. There's not going to be any repercussions for people that are stealing money. Look at what's happening with the bus co-op right now. Blood Tribe Chief and Council wanted to save members of the previous list, and they took it or put the bus co-op under a different entity just to save the trouble of who the names were going to be when it comes out to who's taking the money, who's writing the big checks, who's giving away these fucking honorariums that are almost 20,000. Those questions, you guys, would have had answers if they did an inquiry about the Blood Tribe Bus Co-op. But they opted out, used the ICS to help them, and in turn, there was no names released. And there's new ownership, new money for them to keep doing what they're doing. But you guys, there's a fine line between criminality and legality. There's a fine line, and they're gonna get caught. Whoever these people are that stole money and were working on the bus co-op when they were chief and council, you guys are gonna be punished for that. Whether it's like from the law or whether it's from the creator above, but you guys did some fuckery and some shit that's gonna have to be dealt with one way or another. Blood Tribe police fall in that category. They actually assist these guys that are working. That's why I thought I'd do a video on it, because if you guys ever had an interaction with these Blood Tribe police, half of them are childish. They try to pick fights with you. They try to argue with you. And then when they pick an argument with you and you decide to argue like myself, they got fuck all to say. They can't approach you in that manner where they used to, that you're walking around and, all bravado and shit. And then they bump into somebody like me, and then I say, what's your fucking problem? That's all I say is, what's your fucking problem? Okay, yesterday, you guys, the Blood Tribe police watched traffic from the highway 2, and along the side of the road, they go in the field and they park there. And when they park there, they pull out their radar gun, eat their Dairy Queen, and throw their food to the side. And I go up there and I clean it, you guys. Okay, yesterday, my broski had a situation with the police. Well, they came knocking at my door. They're asking for somebody that doesn't even live here, which gives that part of being stupid. They came to my door looking for somebody that doesn't live here. They know who doesn't live here. I got mad. I answered the door. I told him, for what reason would this guy be here at my house? Even if he was in my house, get the fuck out of here. So, anyways, you guys, I told the cop, I went to school with one of them, Brian. He's a cool cat, you guys. There's a few good people in that in that department, you guys. There's a few good people that are police and Demers um, or Mario, and there's another guy I like in there. What's his name? I'm not gonna let this one go till I get his name here. Mario, Demers, or there's one cop I got respect for, you guys, because when my dad had no place to go, and he was just parking his car, and he was sleeping by the river, and he was like sleeping at the park or wherever. This cop would always have an interaction with Norm and tell him that he had to leave because these people didn't want him there. And then Demers told my dad that, geez, I feel bad because that was last year when they gave us the boot from the Indian hospital. He was really cool with my dad, and my dad said he had a lot of respect for him. So for that reason, I got a lot of respect for Orr, Demers, Mario, Many Fingers. There's one more guy in there that I know I got a lot of respect for. Anyways, I we run into a majority of these police, and when we have interactions, they're not always cool like the people I mentioned. They actually are childish. So yesterday, back to the watching the road, I told my school buddy Brian, can you tell can you tell I'll even say his name's the K9. He's got a that heads the K9 unit. Can you tell him when he leaves the house, because they do unlawful entry, and because the reason why I say unlawful is because that house is still belongs to somebody, and it's gated off. And what they do is they move the gate, and then they go into the house, and then they watch the road or people walking through or whatever it is they do. Which I have no problem. I have no problem with that, you guys. The problem that I have is he doesn't close the gate. And my neighbor from up the road, off the highway, the main highway going to Lethbridge, said that it's good grazing out that in the area where they park. So he'll bring his horses from his area to the house, and they'll graze. And the one day, four of them almost got impounded, and then I happened to see him because he was the one that was herding them out. And I pulled up beside him. I asked him what was if he needed any help. He was like, "Yeah, can you close that gate for me?" And I closed the gate. I tied it up, and he asked me. He told me, "Do you know who's opening this gate here?" And I told him, "Well, there's car marks in the field, and it's not going to be any kid drunk taken off from Cardston and parking there like you would suspect. It's an actual professional Blood Tribe police member that's parking in there, throwing his junk, his garbage, and then not leaving that gate or closing the gate behind him." So he did close it, and then he would just put the string around it, which we had no problem with. But then yesterday, because my neighbor told me that he had issues with the gate being open and his horses getting out, and then them going on the road, and there's poor road. It's a poor road down here, you guys. There's no yield sign, there's no traffic signals or nothing like that. So he was afraid for his horses to get bumped, and let alone get impounded. You guys know how much it is to get those fucking things out of the impound? It's expensive. So anyways, let's get this fucking thing off the screen here. Give me a second. Anyways, I told Brian, yes, he came down, he arrested buddy from my neighbor. He's got some warrants he's got to take care of, eh? So I told Brian yesterday, Brian, can you tell your canine unit we don't mind him parking up in this area? Can you just tell him to close the gate behind him because the horses are getting out, and like I just said, my neighbor doesn't want to pay any fees, especially if they get impounded or if anything bad happens, he doesn't want them to get bumped. So you guys, this is where this childish thing comes in. Because I told Brian to tell his colleague to close the gate behind him. Yesterday, he goes up there, opens the fucking gate as wide as he can and leaves it open just to prove a point. And whether he got upset or not, because I told on his ass for not closing the gate, all he could have did was close the fucking gate. Close the gate behind him and everything will be all right. But instead, these are the interactions that a majority of these blood tribe police want to have with us members. They don't want a talking relationship or a friendly interaction. They just want to fucking flex their muscle, which are police, you know, they're police. They got we trust these guys with a lot of power that they abuse. And yesterday, just to prove a point, and I was friendly about it. I was like kind enough to tell Brian, hey, tell your colleague we don't mind him parking up there, watching the road, watching traffic, watching people, watching or investigating. We don't mind him doing whatever it is the fuck he's got to do. Close the fucking gate behind you. What the fuck, man? Do you go into someone's house and not fucking brush your boots? See, guys, that's another thing that we got to think about. Blood tribe police, you guys. When we enter somebody's house, we take our shoes off, we dust our feet. Blood tribe police, they can't do that. They got a job to do. I respect that. I truly respect that. I did studies. I was in criminal justice police, and before I fucking found this life that you guys put me as the poster boy of. But why would he not just be respectful? Close the fucking gate, or come talk to us if he's got a situation, you know, questions, anything like that. They just want to argue, they just want to fight, they just want to cause shit. I'm sorry about that, you guys. My cat's in the fridge. Take it out. Don't put him in there. It's disgusting. Yeah, so you guys, the blood tribe police, you guys, they don't want to have friendly interactions with us. They just want to like flex and show whose fucking dick is bigger. Sure ain't them. They're police, you know. Sure ain't them. I feel like as we try and change this, they don't want it. You guys, this would be a good time for them to change that attitude. Because I make this clear on other videos, Blood Tribe Police are the only police agency that have not unloaded their firearms. You guys, it's scary to think about because they know this more than we do. The people know that they are go fetch that. My cat. Yeah, no, you guys, they don't want to change that because it's scary to think about. They know this more than us, so they probably think who's gonna fire the first bullet. I'm pretty sure they fucking make bets on that or talk about it, or you know, like that's fucking scary, you guys. It's scary to know that you have that much power entrusted into these guys with that kind of shit on the table. Doing a live. Can you keep it down? I keep hearing you meow. Yeah, so you guys, I don't think they want to change things like that. They don't want to keep things maintained in the way they should be, which is policing, you guys. Policing is helping this whole helping society. It's not pulling your weapon out and firing it. It's not making a bet with your colleagues to see who's going to be the first hothead to do that. I feel bad when that day comes because we have something nobody in the world has. We have a policing agency that has not fired a bullet. And you guys, that's not going to be for much longer with who they got in there, you guys, because most of these cops, they're young, they're childish, they're immature. I did a video on one of the guys that just barged into my apartment at the Indian hospital and tried to be tough with me, and then turns out that wasn't the case. And I even told him to his face, even on the live. I was like, yo, how come you can't fucking have a friendly interaction? Why do you have to come in here all pumped up? What the fuck, man? I know you guys use steroids. You guys like to have this natural look like your boy Eric's got. I know you guys want to have this natural look. You don't have to fucking juice up to have it. Work out. Do some fucking push-ups. So this guy comes in all juiced up. His arms all fucking flexed out. He's all fucking, Eric, don't fucking walk away from me. And I'm like, if I turned around, I'm like, fuck you mean I walked away from you, man? I told him, no fucking come in my fucking apartment with that fucking attitude. You show me the same fucking respect, and I'll show you the same. You want to disrespect me, I'll disrespect you. You want to get bravado, I'll get bravado, because I'm not fucking afraid of anybody, you guys, especially these guys that abuse their authority. You guys, I'm 41 years old, you guys. I've been dealing with the fucking bloodshot police since I was 19. And the very first time I got busted with a sack of weed, I've been dealing with these pricks. And the same old ones are still calling the shots. Like I said, you got a few good cops, Mario Demers. Brian. That's what I got respect for, Brian. And Nicole's cool. All right. She's all right too. Bloodshot Police, you guys. I just don't get why the fuck they have to keep like not want to change that. Like, oh well, maybe we should change this approach. And maybe we should approach these guys more respectfully. That's what I think you guys should do. Bloodshot Police, you guys, they're a good policing agency. I'm not trying to say they're not. I'm not trying to say that at all. I'm just trying to make clear the type of policing that they're doing. And the kind of policing that they're doing just doesn't sit well with a lot of us. They side with the BTA. They side with whatever entity we got going in standoff that employs people. That's who they side with. They don't side with the people. We're always ones that get the shit in. So yeah, I thought I'd do a live on it, guys. I had to do a live on it. There's no way that I couldn't just let this slide, you guys. Yesterday, when the cop left the gate open, I just right away, I just knew how childish this fucking thing was, The Bloodshot Police were meant to be the Brave Dog Society. You guys do your research. The Brave Dog Society were the police for us back in the day. So that's the title they hold. These guys are so not about it. These guys are not about it. They don't approach it like that. They just look at another agency like they got in Compton, like they got in New York, they got in Florida, they got in Chicago, they got in fucking Texas, they got in Mississippi, they got the same fucking policing is what we got here. And it's not supposed to be like that, you guys. They're supposed to be an offshoot of the Brave Dog Society. If they're an offshoot of the Brave Dog Society, why are they so disrespectful? Why are they not approaching these issues like the way they should? They're just fucking doing it. the same way everybody else is doing it. But by the grace of God, they have not released a bullet out of that fucking weapon they hold, the service weapon they hold on the side. But I hope that day doesn't come, guys, because there's always that crazy person out there that's always willing to step it up a level or a notch, and it is crazy, you guys. And I got a quick story, you guys, about Constable Orr. He's got an uncle, I believe, Blair Orr, you guys. When I was 19, I got arrested. And I got brought in. Oh no, I got arrested and the handcuffs were tight. Hey, they're really fucking tight, and we got kind of by standoff. I told the cop, "Hey, can you loosen these cuffs? I'm losing circulation in my hand." And he pulled over to the side, and just as he was going to come around the corner to loosen my shackles, he got a call on the radio. It was a code. I can't remember what the code was. Hey, he's like, "Holy fuck!" He just jumped in the car, or jumped back in the car, and we floored down to standoff. He said, "I want to bring you in quick." So he brought me in. If you guys know Blood Trap Police, as soon as you get in the two doors, there's a chair right there. They sat me down on the chair. As soon as I sat down, I seen a kick. Boom! Fuck, the cop got hit in the side of the head. Dong! Fucking then. This happened so fast. It happened like in 30 seconds, guys. I see fists flying. I see black and red stripes. You guys, no lie. And Constable Orr, if you see this video, tell your uncle about it. He'll back this story up 100%. By the time I can get my composure and see what the fuck was going on, because I was like, "Wow, there's a fight. There's a fight in here." By the time I can comprehend what was going on, I seen all the red and blue on the ground. They were laid the fuck out. Blair Orr, he's an old instructor for the kids. Hey, the kids had a boxing or a karate school back in the day, my dad's day, not our day. And Blair Orr was the one that was teaching these courses or these fighting classes. So he was a solid motherfucker, you guys. This fucking guy took out about 5 of those police, including the one that brought me in. Laid them all out, you guys. Laid them all out. Like, fuck, they had no chance to do anything. Of course, they got him. They got him down, and he got charged for it. And I think pretty sure, I don't know if he prevailed when he went to court, but that day, you guys, I'll never forget that day, Blood Tribe Police, you guys, they got their asses handed to him that day by Blair. So it's funny and ironic that his nephew or his relative, I can't remember my dad said his nephew or his relative. Relative is a Blood Tribe Police now. So if you see this, I want you to know your uncle kicked all their asses in one shot, you guys. These guys tried to pull their tasers out. They tried to pull weapons out. And by the time they can get their hand on that side, they're already on the ground looking at the ceiling. Fuck, I didn't know what to do. I just fucking standing there. Oh, fuck, man. What the fuck? I got brought into the cell, and then he was kicking the doors all night. It was awesome, you guys. I'm not saying that I condone it, but it was pretty awesome seeing that. I never seen Blood Tribe Police get fucked their asses handed to them. So you guys, they're just like us. They're just normal people. It goes 9 to 5. Get paid $27 an hour, if that. So yeah, so I thought I'd do that video, let you guys know the type of policing that we have on Kainai, because I'm trying to get other YouTubers and vloggers to come to our town and do videos on our reservation. So this happens to be in the research side. So I'm not trying to put down anybody or criticize anybody. I'm just telling you the truth, what happened to them that day almost 20 years ago. That was awesome to see that, you guys. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, you guys, that's the type of policing we got going around today. Currently, you guys, is the kids. They're just kids. Um, I've had a lot of interactions with police in my day, you guys. That's why I always say that whether it's this side or this side, you guys, we're all in the same bucket. You know, you just might not like us, or we may be just a little bit too real for you. We don't have anything to hide. We don't have anything to fucking. We don't have anything like that. So there's two sides to it, you guys. Just like a fucking like everything has two sides to a story, you guys. And yeah, I have to let this one, guys. I have to let you guys in on this one. So I'll do another video, guys, and it'll be specifically on what I saw that day when I was 19 years old at Blood Tribe Police Station. I'll do a video on that because I know you guys are kind of anxious to know where I'm going with that. Okay? But I'll do it in another video when I got time. I'm going to write it down, actually, so I don't forget it. So until then, you guys tap into my channel. Like, subscribe, comment, follow. Do whatever it is you guys got to do to help my channel flourish, all right? We got a giveaway coming up, too. I'll get more on the next video. Peace out till then, you guys.